Hi, it's Julie Lundeval, Demi Colors. And I haven't really been on for 2 weeks because of the holidays, giving attention to my fur babies. And it can be, it's very difficult when you have a difficult little 4-legged fur baby. Leo is 16 and he has problems right now. So this kind of had to take a sit back. What I'm gonna do, and this is natural lighting, so I don't wanna lose it. What I'm gonna use is something you can wash off that night when you put it on in the morning, or even if you're going out in the evening. Even if you think a mistake, you can wash this off with a Q-tip with a little water on it. Say if you made a mistake, it will come off and you can redo it and apply it. And when you cleanse your face at night, it will come off. That's what I love about, I'm gonna show you. Remember I mentioned the water bronzers? Now, I've used mine and I'm gonna show you how much is left. It doesn't take much. And it's a water bronzer, it's transparent. And I got it at Amazon and my color is Baked, B-A-K-E-D. And I'm gonna show you. I did this side a little, so now I'm gonna do this side. You use it where you want. You can come down right even here and put it down. And you don't want it to really dry quick, okay? Because it will dry. And that's why I say you can wet it. And you just brush with a makeup brush or a very firm brush I would recommend. This side I really used it. And you can go up in the hairlines. I don't know if you can see. Shouldn't go here because it is hollow, so try to skip that and just hit up here and down here. You can even go under your eye, on the side of your nose. This side, I'm getting more light. Excuse me. Maybe you can see me better now. Can you? So to continue, you can also, I'm gonna be looking what I'm doing. Put it on the side of your nose, like you're contouring. And you can even get close to your eye. Even your cheeks, here. Go under here a little. And then you just rub it. And if you got anything left, always put it on your ears if you're showing your ear, like I'm showing that one today. Okay? Yeah, and I have a small forehead, so I don't really tan up there because I usually have bangs. But are you getting, like, you can even go down here, yeah, do your neck, chest, put it down, because it looks very natural. Because if you're wearing something nice, because where I live, you don't really wear a turtleneck unless it's a cotton turtleneck. And I do have them. And if you want to go down further, you can. I mean, you can even hit here, here, here. You can even brush over your necklace if you have to, if it's a thin one. But you get my drift when it comes down. I have Maestro with me. And you can do it here. I have hyperpigmentation right there, but I can also lighten that up with Demi. Easier. And you can contour if you want. Yes, Maestro, I know. He wants to have all the attention. I do love him. He comes before even my husband. I love animals that much. And if you think you missed an area, you can always use your contour or your sculpting, like NV+1 or NO -1, whatever you're comfortable with. And I'm getting more light here, so I feel like I'm moving you around. Is this better? And I have that new phone. Now, if you want to warm up above your eyebrows, go ahead. I already did my eyebrows. As you can see, I use Joan Rhodes and Rare Beauty to try to define them more on the tips here. I already primed my eyes with Urban Decay Eden Primer, and I put Laura Mercier pressed powder on top. So if you want a little more color here and here, you can sit, let it wait, like here. I find Bake is the most natural color to look like it's got a tan. Just to remind you that. I have a 3-finger forehead, so I can make bangs very easily. Bless you. Okay, here I gotta be careful, so I just trying to do that lightly, because I got red there, but there again I can always use my Demi. Also in the crevice of your nose, especially mine, and if it's too dark, I can change that color. And you can always go over your nose. If you want a tan, like you do a real tan, it can go over your nose. And when you look up, you do want to hit your top colors that are bright under your eyes, because I've lost a lot of pigment because of the sun and the sunbeds. And you can just sweep up with a sweep motion. Don't worry about here. You still have, I have lines right there and wrinkles, and I got major veins, even on this side. But it does diffuse it. See? A little. It really does. I don't want to put so much on that it looks unnatural, because people will look at my hands and say, wow, that's really white. I do have, is it Sandy Bonds from Australia, or Bond Sandy? I have that to a medium tanning. It is great. It smells great too. But I'm just showing this just in case you think you're afraid you might have to do self-tanning and you make a mistake. With water bronzer, if you make a mistake here, you take a Q-tip and just water, and it will come right off, and you can start right over in the morning. I'll do a little here. Hear a dog barking. Cara Brooks makes it, the owner of Saint, she makes it very easy with her little pen, and then she wipes. It takes practice. I just feel safer with a water bronzer, because I can wash it off while I'm doing it in the morning and making a mistake. Here, what I'm doing, if I look up, I have softened this line and this line. I can soften this a little. So when I look down, up, you don't see the indent as much. If you see that, I can go like that, and and I can still use NV+1. But I also softened up the lines here so it wouldn't look so white and contrasting with a sharp edge. I guess that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying to go out and get tanned. I mean, use your sunscreen. I'm just talking about, I mean, if you want to use a sun tanning and put your brush and put it where you want to, or put it in a pen like Cara Brooks, she dots to get another day out of it, so when she goes to bed, she doesn't have to do as much. That's great. She's a professional makeup artist for over 20 years. I'm not. So I look up. These have really calmed down. My nose is softer looking here. All I have to do is this. And just soften it. So the line here with my nose is not so harsh. And it's not so noticeable. I'll really get close. Yes, you can still see my crow's feet, my wrinkles. February I'll be 62. And it's genetics. It's your environment. Laid out in the sun with no SPF, just mineral oil. So many things I did in going into sunbeds in the wintertime. 3 times a week I did suntan beds. 30 minutes one way, go down, 30 minutes another way, 30. Never wore eye protection. And believe me, I think I can see. But these don't bother me. I don't know what it is. All right, so I'm done. If I think I need some more, but I'll tell you, these, they will last you a long time. They got other colors. I found this because Amanda Hill was showing water bronzer a while back. So I looked into it, I used it, and I loved it. Last summer, I loved it. So, and this is all it is. I put it, I know I've tested it before. And you can probably make it darker, but it's translucent, see? And then you take your brush and you can move it around. And it will stay like that. It's just like your skin. It doesn't budge unless you're gonna put water. I mean, in the summertime, you might use the self-tanning. Do I have you better? I'm trying to. This phone is totally different for me. Okay, now that I got that bronzed, I want to, since I've already prepped my eyes, I'm trying to think what I want to do. I think if I can find my brush, the eyeshadow brush, I think I'm going to go into, is it this? I got so many eyeshadows. I think I'm going to go into, preferably, First I'm going to go into Pup. And just put that, now I don't have a mirror with me, so give me some credit. I didn't bring a mirror with me. I should have. Either the 5 times or the 10 times. This is a cool color. You're gonna have to let me know what this looks like. Pup. Go all the way up. Especially us hooded-eyed women, okay? Clean that off. That I do have something to clean off. Now I was gonna go into, you know when you thought you had a color? I guess I'm gonna go into, just when I thought I had it. I'm gonna go into Bird. And I'm just gonna try to find, don't forget to relax your eye, just one area. Go up here, have your eye relaxed, and then bring it down. And if you have to stretch, that's okay too. Because some of us have excess skin and it can be creepy. And you're gonna have to help me out with the depth. Tell me if I did it too much. I'm looking over here because you guess I could. I don't see myself over there. And just, it's a simple eyeshadow look I'm gonna do, okay? Because this is busy. I'm gonna go over here. I'll link what I used just in case I got it wrong. I'm pretty sure this is Bird. And just don't forget to do that. And I'm doing like a 7. I prefer a 7 because my eyes are small and they're close together. And if you want to make it a little darker, I'm going into Zion. And you always want to go up. So think about that when you're doing a dark color with no mirror. Especially with hooded eyes. Blend. You can blend down here. And if I think I missed doing Zion here, I would go in again. I hope it looks all right. The eye might not come out as good because I got hooded eyes. It's like I lost my Zion. No. I will link it. And you can always make it a little bit darker up here and just go down. That's all. And come over. The only reason I won't do a bronzer right now, I think it's great. It's just, I want to be really comfortable where I'm going to put it. And since I use retinoid, whatever you use, plus twice a week I use a light sugar scrub on my whole face and neck. It's by Palmer's. It's very inexpensive. You can get it on Amazon. You don't have to get carried away with it. And I'm bringing this down, and I'm going over a little. And always up. Because we got small eyes, they're hooded, and you can elongate, but it could also close your eye. That's the thing about hooded mature eyes that are small. Just see, I should have shut that off. Okay. It can be Zion, it can be butterscotch, it can be Bubba. Any color you want to use, really. And just bring that down. And I already did my mascara. I use Loreal voluminous brown balm. And I believe it's a tubing, because I never had it come down when I laughed so much. Tubing mascara, and it's a beautiful brown. Hope I'm doing this right. Really didn't think of a mirror. Okay. That's all I'm gonna do. Of course, I don't know what I'm doing. But I am gonna bring it down here a little. My only mirror is looking over here. So I'm not trying to be rude not to look at you. And you just want to bring it down halfway or where your pupil is. It's really hard without a mirror. I don't know why I didn't think of it. Do I have you tall enough? All right. I'm just going to put a little bit more up here because with hooded eyes, I want to go as far as I can with the color. This eye is lower than this eye. I don't know if we find that out as we get older because we lost fat, collagen, muscle. Some people are lucky. They don't have that problem. Okay, and don't forget, always think up and then blend. blend. Always blend. Further out, it will be softer instead of going into it now. I've done that before. Okay. Tell me it looks fine. Tell me. Are my eyes screwed up? Okay, and all I'm gonna do, let me think. I know, I got a lot of eyeshadow, so I'm going through. I'm gonna do As You Wish. I'm just gonna put it. I'm using this for a mirror, the phone. Right there. And with your finger, you get more put on. That's all I'm gonna do, except let me clean. I'm trying to think, what else do I want to do? Since I got really close to my eyelashes, but if I wanted to, since I did Bubba and then I did Zion, and I got Pup, which is cool. So you can do warm and cool. It's like our outfit. See my colors? I got warms and cools. If I wanted to, if I'm daring, with no mirror, what is it? Bayou? I'm just going very lightly. I don't know if it's even coming. It must be on there. It's a hard color to wear. But there's always a way to, if I have any fallout, see, I don't know. I don't have a mirror. I can't believe I forgot a mirror. Okay. So after I did Zion, I put Bayou, you know, like New Orleans, you know. What do they call them? The Bayous, whatever. I try to stay away from swamps. So that's just me. See, I put a little, and yeah, it might come down, but I can always smoke it down too. A lot of people don't want to. A lot of people are scared of this color. And if I want, I can do just a touch. Not much. And over here. Don't be afraid to pull down. I don't know if I have any there. I really don't have a mirror, guys. So I'm looking at my phone. Just on the end. And your lashes, like. So it might turn into be a green-blue. I love the color. It's just hard to work with. But since I have Pup is a cool color. That's how you can mix your warms. I was trying to put a part in my hair. I'm working. I might grow it out or I might chop it off. Okay. Do you see what I did? I don't know if it came out good at all. You're gonna have to tell me. Okay. Now that I've done that's all I'm gonna do with my eyes for a daytime look. That's it. The Bayou, I'm sure it came down here. If it came up there, it must be very little. Might not be even on my eyes since I'm not looking. Then I'm gonna go in to my demi. Now I warm my face up with a water bronzer. Yeah, I'm looking at what brushes I want. Wow, I don't want that one. Did I pick the wrong one? I found it. The bright brush. What you do, you reassess. Look down, look up. And I might go into yellow orange because I know I have broken capillaries here. And since you use a warmer, water bronzer, or if you use tan colors, like you can do with your pencil, or you can get a water pencil and shake it up like Cara Brooks did. If I think I'm a little too tan in there, because I got tretinoid, I'm still flaking. I can always go into a yellow. Everybody's gonna be different, so I don't really tell the colors anymore because people will think, oh, I need that color. And it's January 17th, the anniversary for their birthday. I will be on. Matter of fact, I got a girl that I call everybody a girl. She's younger than me and pretty. She wants me to do her makeup. There. You notice how my dot here is gone? As far as that dot right here, I skun it because dermaplaning, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago. I heal slow. And this is the look. And all I'm gonna do, clean my brush off. I'm gonna dip in the R1, R7, excuse me. And I'm gonna start where my nose is. And I like color. This is red 7. And this will stay with me. Then I'm just gonna make that cheek to find out where it is, because it drops. Even if it drops though, I still like to have that color, because I have no color. If you want to make it warmer, you can use NO -1. You can use NV+1. Say if you want a more warmer brown, and you can mix it with another demi, like R7. I mean, you can make it into a pinkish, warm, bronzing cheek. You can really do an unbelievable job of mixing. I'm gonna do this one. There again, I always like to go near my nose, make that cheek. Then I'm just gonna finish whatever I got on my brush. And there again, if you wanna put some up here. I was gonna say over the nose. Keep looking over there because that's where my face is going. And this is I did a very short, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes, whatever, on YouTube. One side had bronze or water bronze, and the other side only had the creams, Candlelit June and White Peach. I didn't use Sunlit. I could have, but I put very little in the corners. I didn't put any demi whatsoever. I actually made a long tutorial, but with the new phone, it was flashing back at me, so I hope this comes out. I'll see it, and it'll be terrible on YouTube. If it is, believe it or not, I do delete, because it just looks, I don't know what it is. I'm trying to think if it has a flash, but I shut the flash off. Might still be careful when you're up there. It's 8 feet tall. Okay, I want to make sure you can see me. If you have any questions, how I did my eyes, and I smoked that out. Now I'm going to clean my brush. And I'm thinking, always thinking. I'm going to go in probably, not hardly. I can see I put too much. I really don't have a camera. I'm just gonna. I don't have to put as much corrector underneath my eyes. Okay. And I can reclaim. And I'm going to put R7. Just using my bright brush for everything, except for any makeup brush. I found this, I use it. And you can go like this, you know me. I'm not gonna wear a lip liner. I have one. I got a nice Chanel red one. And then, did I forget to bring it? No. And then all I'm gonna do is by Fenty, Sweet Mouth, a gloss. It's beautiful. I mean, you really can't go wrong. It's very sheer. It's gorgeous. Especially when this time of year, even in Arizona, your lips are chapped. Your lips are chapped 365 days a year. And I do like winters because they're cooler, but you still can get away with a short sleeve top. Okay, this is all I did. I already did the bronzer here, the water bronzer. This is all I really did. It looks darker than it is, but it's not, and it's translucent. I hope if you have any questions, please put them in the comments, and I'll answer you the best. And if you have any questions about skincare, anything, the colors, what I use, like right now I'm using City Beauty Sculpting Cream in the daytime. At nighttime, I use the Saint Cream, or I use Kate Somerville. The glowing cream has lactic acid and glycolic. It's very moisturizing and everything. Plus, I also use the Saint mask at night and don't wash it off or wipe it off. I leave it right on. For my eyes, I'm trying a new eye cream. I'm trying Go Pure eye cream. It's very whipped. It just melts. Wherever I dot, it just disappears before I even tap it out. And sometimes I put another cream over that. Because here, well, I'm living in a desert and we get very dry. So I like the water bronzer because really, I am new to warming up my face with a self-tanner. So I decided to go with the water bronzer, which I like because at nighttime I wash my whole face off and I might change what I want to do the following day of what I'm wearing. Or if I'm not going out and I just want to have my skin breathe with just moisturizer. Or if I'm going to do a glycolic peel the next day, I don't have to worry about the water bronzer. And it does, I think Bake is probably the best color for all skin. I got hyperpigmentation here. I use the water bronzer. Definitely right in the marionette lanes. I have pigment right through here. With the water bronzer, when I look up, I warmed it up. If I look down, I warmed these up too. If I look up, I probably could put, believe it or not, if I really wanted to, if you like the way I said, if you really wanted to, I could take some, now I don't have a mirror, very gently, I don't know if you can see it, and if you put too much, just pat it. But since I don't have a mirror, even here, you can press it down. Over here, I mean, I don't know how many times I'm gonna be looking up like this to people. Granted, I'm short, but I don't go that far in my neck. Right here a little. And there again, if you got skin like me that moves, just pull it. And you can always soften up. No, I don't have a mirror. And press it in. If you didn't want to put the water bronzer all the way up to your eye, if you got contacts or something and you're sensitive, I don't blame you. And I can look again. I mean, I could warm, I don't know how much I can warm that up. Because I already used, I feel like I got too much. MV+1. I have a vein there. And if I got a vein that's purplish or what, I can go into an orange. And just, it's too much. I mean, even with me without a mirror, I can tell. Next time I'll use a mirror. When I'm in daylight. See, and when I look straight ahead, I didn't contour. You can contour with the water bronzer too if you want. And they got a few other colors. This one I think is the warmest one though. I could have used Bella bronzer, but if you want transparency, water bronzer is transparent. Remember I showed it to you on my skin? There it is. I know, I'm very veiny. I'm sure people have noticed that. And I don't do my nails. You know, you don't see fancy colors on them. It's because, sure, I could put press-on nails and make them really pretty. I'm in the sink all the time. I'm giving Maestro a bath. Yes, they have cat shampoo, and I have to blow dry him. Or if I had to get Leo for medication, and he is so scared, I don't want to dig him with my nails. I mean, he was 8 pounds and he's going down to 7 pounds. So he's on an antibiotic for bacteria and for upper respiratory, and it's coming back, like the doctor said. He's going to be off and on, off and on. And if he's not eating as much right now, so